Tuesday, the 31st of March. Tomorrow's April 1st, so make sure you don't get pranked. April 1st, Artemis going up tomorrow night, 6:24. I'm going to be over on the Space Coast watching Artemis go up, and keep an eye on the app. Make sure you look at that tomorrow, because they might shift that launch sometime in the window. But as of right now, it's supposed to be going up at 6:24. And just so you understand, 4 astronauts are going up on the Artemis, and then they have named, those 4 astronauts have named the capsule they'll be riding in the Orion. Okay, so they're gonna go around the Earth twice. I guess you could look at it as just to check everything out, and if anything, you know, doesn't seem right, they can easily get back down to Earth. But after that second orbit, they are going to hit the juice and go out to the moon, go around the moon one time, and then come right back down to the Earth, and I believe land out on the west coast, off the coast of California, 10 days later. So it's a 10-day mission, it sounds like, for the 4 astronauts. And I think I told Jacob when we took our buggy ride, they're in a 7 by 7 by 7 foot capsule, I believe is what that equates to. It's pretty small, 4 people in there. But that's tomorrow night. So I'm gonna go over, try to get a good zoom in on the camera here. I don't think I'll take the telescope. I might take a couple tripods though, and an old point and shoot, and I just want the point and shoot to be running video, zoomed in on the Artemis, and just let it go. I just want the Artemis to blast off while it's focused on it, and just go out of frame. I think that would be neat, but I'll follow it with the iPhone. I'll definitely track it as far as I can. I don't know if you can see right now, it's kind of patchy clouds, and they're calling for an 80% chance of launch tomorrow. So that's pretty good. They might be watching some weather or something like that, and that might be why it's down to 80%. But let's hope that it definitely goes up. And I'm already seeing reports that the Space Coast is going to be jammed with traffic tomorrow. So it's been a long time since they've gone to the moon, obviously, and you know, since the shuttles and stuff like that. But this is going to be a big one. So what else? The video you're about to see is a lot of wrap up, a lot of wrapping, you know, the pool area up out here. I think in this video the cage gets painted black. I don't think the screens go in yet in that video. I've only got a couple more videos to piece together, and then I really don't have anything from the weeks after I moved in. It's pretty much the way it's been for a year. I do want to fast forward though. A lot of people were, let me back up, a lot of people missed the point that these videos of the remodel were from a year ago. Okay, it just happened that when I started showing you the videos, it worked out that the dates were about the same, just 1 year prior. So even this video that you're about to see takes us up to March 20th, and today is what, the 31st. So it's very close, and I understand the confusion there. But this all happened last year. I've lived here a year now, and there's been a lot of things that I've done and changed since. You'll see things in this video. I kind of give you a little walkthrough, but that was just the week or two after I moved in, and how things got loosely placed. You know, boxes were kind of cleaned out a little bit, but it's still, you know, a work in progress in this video. So check it out. Like I said, there might be 2 more, maybe 3, depends on how much I can condense them together. And then what I might do is just show you how it is today, you know, and it's going to be very similar to the way it is a year ago. Some things have changed, but let's do that. All right, enjoy the video. Tomorrow I'll be over on the Space Coast watching that Artemis go up, and I'll try to get the video out, you know, a day or 2 later, and just show you what that looks like. I'm excited though. This is like Christmas Eve, and tomorrow's Christmas Day. Right. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy the video of the remodel today. I'll try to get the Artemis video done as quick as possible tomorrow after I see that. Hopefully it goes up. 6:24 tomorrow night, tomorrow evening. Florida time, so calculate East Coast time to wherever you're at in the world, and that's when the 4 astronauts are blasting off twice around the Earth, heading to the moon, coming back. So hope it all goes well for those folks. Talk to you soon. Have a good night. 11 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday, March 31st. Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow evening, 6:24, Artemis goes up, hopefully. But we're a day away from all that. Let's see if the rumors are true, if Krispy Kreme has a donut for the occasion. They might have an Artemis donut. Let's find out. Here we go. I'll let you listen in. Oh, I see it right there.
Welcome to Krispy Kreme. Go ahead with the order when you're ready.
Hey, thanks. Can I get one of your Artemis 2 donuts?
Anything else for you today, boss?
I think that's it.
Come on down.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
They've got it in orbit for a limited time. Did you guys see that? Let me zoom in for you. $20 for a dozen. I guess you get 6 Artemis donuts and then 6 glazed donuts. Well, let's see this. I'm gonna have to put you down and get some money out for these folks. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Krispy Kreme since 1937. I don't want to dump it. I want it to look exactly like that picture back there. Oh. All right, okay. There we go. It looks like it's got Oreos on it, some red glaze. I think it's just on a regular glazed donut filled with something. All the stars floating around. It's pretty cool. There's my first encounter of a business having something to deal with Artemis. All right. Just wanted to show you that Krispy Kreme has got the donuts today. Yeah, there's a little humidity today, but it's so nice. There's a nice breeze out there just coming through. The pool guy is supposed to be here Monday to start painting the cage. That'll be nice. And then a day or two later, the screening company comes back and puts in the screens. While the screens are out, I think I'm going to trim this bush down because it's poking through the screen when the screens are on there. I like the color in that corner, but that palm is just a wild animal that's getting out of control. So I'm going to try to cut it back and get it tamed a little bit. Decorating. Stay tuned. People are thinking. But boy, a lightning strike just hit somewhere in the neighborhood. It was so loud. I guess it's going to happen a lot down here. But no painting on the pool frame today. Pool's going to get filled up though. They say it's going to clear up though in the afternoon. And then the rest of the week, no rain for like 10 days. So this is it. The new gutters are sure doing their job. Look at that. But now I need to make a little ditch to get it away from the house. Looks like it's just pooling up right there. Maybe make a little channel for it to go out to the yard. But boy, that's good. I didn't even think about that when the rain started. Just minimal, you know, rain on the edge of the gutter, but look at that. No more pouring out. Nice. The issue now is just this beam right here slopes this way, holding the pool up. So they're always going to have a little bit of a runoff, but it won't be for days after the rain stops like it was before where the gutter was full of water. At least it's flowing. Look at that. Well, that's like a river. Yeah, I'm going to have to build a little ditch out to the yard to get rid of that. Good rain. House had drapes across both of the doors back here. I took them down and eventually took them in to get them dry cleaned. And I'm going to put them back up today just to give this wall a little A little texture, I guess. I don't even know, to tell you the truth, if they would cover the whole window or if they're more just decorative. The previous owner must have got them made at 3-day blinds. There was a little tag on them. So let's get these back up and see how this looks. I'm gonna put up a, out there on the outside of the garage door, a new light fixture. This one looked all right. I saw it at Costco actually, and I like that it has a kind of a soft white, the yellow, rather than the bright white bulb in there. But now that I got some tools here, should be pretty easy. But I'm gonna get that installed since the other one we took off and never put back on. So here we go. Get this new light out there. It's a dusk to dawn, so that'll be nice. It'll come on and off by itself. The reason I cut new shelves was because these were old particle board shelves, but I don't know if you can see how curved they were. I guess a lot of humidity. Look at that one. A lot of humidity over the years, and the weight on them gave them a nice bow. But I needed 6 cut, 4 of the long ones, 2 of the shorter ones. So I got those cut. I will, and those are 3/4, so they're a lot thicker and covered with that kind of rubbery melamine or whatever it is. But I'm gonna throw these away. So those are ready. I can put those in now and get some dishes and stuff put away and get the kitchen straightened up. So on to the next project. When it rains, it pours. The air conditioner went out last night, and found out it was the blower motor. So I called the home warranty company, and they came out today, and I think they're gonna be able to fix it. So we should have a nice quiet AC tonight. And yeah, it's been howling like a leaf blower, like you're hearing in the background when that motor bearing was going out, vibrating the whole house. So hopefully that fixes it and we're back in business. Well, that might be a problem. He fixed the air conditioner today with a new fan that seems to be working really well. And it's blowing out of that vent right on that one. Look at that. Oh man. All right. Gonna have to redirect the air in that vent. But boy, it is whisper quiet now. It literally sounded like a leaf blower throughout the whole house. The bearing must have been out and it finally seized up the old fan. But he replaced it today and I can't even hear it. All I feel is cool air blowing everywhere in this house. But yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot that up or shoot it sideways or something. Look at that, that's funny. Gonna need, here's the electronic corner. Haven't hooked any of that up yet. Got a record player, DVD, VHS. Someday TV might get mounted on the fireplace, and that's gonna be interesting because I'll have to cut a little hole here to access into that cavity, run, you know, the power, well, chisel a hole through the stone, get into that cavity, and then run the lines over here to the equipment. So a little bit of work. Don't think I'm up for that right yet. Back here. So hallway, threw down some carpets I had from Colorado, kind of works. Tomorrow, they're gonna start releveling all these loose pavers. So I guess they pull out a section, resand it, put them back in there. And then next week they come and lay the sand in the cracks to lock it in. Then they're gonna pressure wash it and then reseal it. So all these will be a nice pink, but yeah, you can see, you know, they're all different. Those are toe stubbers right there. They're kind of sunk and settling, but they're gonna fix all of those tomorrow. And then if I could ever get the painter back, he's gonna paint the cage and then rescreen, and this will be done. Tomorrow, I think while the screens are out, I'm gonna pull out this little palm in there, try to leave the red flowers on the sides, but you know, while the screens are out, I can get to it super easy, and that thing is only going to grow and poke into the screen. So I think now is the time to get rid of it. And then this stuff, I got to get it off the pavers for them tomorrow, but eventually it'll get, you know, put up around in here to decor. Turn it into a little tiki bar. Okay. Thanks for coming along on the remodel and the tour. I'll let you go. This is a high pressure wash. Man, that thing is vibrating the house. And then he's going to hit it with this machine. Get rid of all these stains, I hope. And then they let it dry, lock it in with sand in the cracks, and then seal it. He's bleached the pavers and now going over it with a pressure washer. Man, look how clean those are getting. Wow. And back there behind him is where that stain was from all the years of the gutter dripping. Boy, when he gets to that spot, that's really going to clean it. Man, look at that. It's amazing. I've seen those machines, people doing them driveway and sidewalk. I never really knew if they did that good, but that's really doing good. Guess he's got to do right here yet. Yeah, but he's done all the patio underneath the awning. Wow. Excellent. Power washing the pool deck after they re-leveled all the pavers. So he's already done, you know, this area. Now he's starting around the pool, and that's going to get rid of all of that black mildew on there that was from the leaky gutter all those years. He'll hit that with some bleach and then that high pressure washer, and man, that's going to look good. The tape is barely sticking to the dusty rocks up there, but the outside line is an 86-inch TV. The inside is just a little narrower, and that's a 77-inch TV. So that's what it would look like from different places. I mean, you'd be able to see that easy from the pool. They just finished up with the power washing of the pavers. This morning they came in and pulled all these up, put sand underneath them, re-leveled them. So now what they got to do, let this dry. But look at this area that was all stained over here, how clean that came after they bleached it and power washed it and scrubbed it. It's all gone. Looks so good. And this area under here where the sun never hits, that's still, you know, pink. But maybe with the clear on there, the sealer, it'll bring it back a little bit. But boy, it's so level, so clean right now. There's nothing growing in between the cracks anymore. They got all the moss and mildew out of there. I cut that palm out of the middle of there. I'll find something to put in there, big pot plant or something like that. Something that's not going to poke through the screens. It's looking good. Put a new light up here next to the walk-through door. That's nice. It's like a dusk to dawn light. Kicks on in the evening as long as the power switch is on. So let's take a little walk through. We've got to start with the doorbell. Hey. So, if you guys remember walking into here, that door originally was only about 32 inches wide. So we opened that up 2 more feet, and that gives you a good inviting view of the living room right there. The door swings into the dining room. Still didn't change anything with that. But the front room right here, there it is. That's how that shaped up. I love the wood Venetian blinds. Tried to clean those up and keep them. Old stereo, still works. Play records every day. So that's a lot of fun. Brought that from Colorado. That's the old 8-track AM/FM. Egg chair, restored that in one of the videos. Scooter's a painter. I think he's in Colorado Springs. A lot like Shag. I like both of them. I think I have another one of his pieces in here. Starman. Yeah, look at that one. That's from Scooter too. He had a little show in Denver one day. I bought that. So this is how the dining room shaped up. Got rid of that old gold lamp finally. Found a bubble lamp. Oil rain lamp. I need to get some more mineral oil. I thought I had enough, but it appears the pump down inside there isn't grabbing, you know, enough mineral oil to pump it up and then drain it. So I'm going to go to the pharmacy and pick up some more mineral oil. These I can't find a good spot for, and I'm not pushing them. I gotta let it, you know, figure out in the house where they can go. I like this one, mid-century lamp, but it's a 3-way lamp, and you turn the neck like that to turn from low, medium, and high, or you can go backwards. This one's just got a pull chain. But I really want to get those, you know, to a new home in here, but just can't force it. So yeah, this guy, he's gonna hang right up here, but he needs a little more oil. So the kitchen, this is how the kitchen turned out. Got the fridge, got the stove. Finally got a microwave. But boy, just removing that wall, you know, before there was a wall right there. You wouldn't have been able to see the fireplace, much of the pool over there, you know, the whole living room. But from this corner now, you're like in mission control because you can see down the hall, you can see in the front room, see the whole pool area. It's nice. This feels the way it should have been. You know, that wall would have came to there and then came down to the corner there. So this would have all been just cabinets right across there is what it was originally. Oh, look at this guy. Woohoo! You know, I guess if you were to say what is the theme of this house now, I don't know. Old Florida, whimsical, mid-century, a little mashup of everything, 80s. I like these paintings. The other day, I met an artist in a Walmart parking lot down here. And his name is Richie Camaro. So, beautiful work, I think. And got to talk to him for a little bit there in the parking lot. And he had 4 paintings that I wanted, so I actually picked them up. But this thing is massive. I mean, you got to realize it's 60 by 40. I mean, it doesn't look that big on this big wall. But the surfboard is 8 foot long up there. So that kind of gives you a scale of how big this wall is right here. But look at that. He told me he went to Gatorland, saw a macaw, and got inspired and came back and did a little series of bird paintings, and I loved them. So I picked them up. This, I met the gentleman that caught that, and he said it was down by Acapulco. He fought it for 35 minutes. Had it mounted, sent it to Dallas, been using it in all his houses, and finally he wanted to get rid of it. So I said, okay, I'll take it. Laundry room, first day, this broke down. So it was bouncing all over the room in here. The suspension rods were out, so got that fixed. Of course, something had to break. You know, shaving a haircut was all that happened in here. Painting, texturing, and prettying it up. Beautiful. I love it. Look at that. Let's get that ready. Oh, this is cool. This is like a hand carving. And I just noticed the other day down here, R Webb. Is that what it says? 1991. If you guys remember Zsa Zsa Gabor, this was her sister's, and her sister's pool house, Ava Gabor, one day we were going through Beverly Hills and there was an estate sale in an old mansion. So we stopped and found out it was Ava Gabor's mansion and they were having an estate sale and this hung in the pool room. So, or the pool house. So picked that up and actually it works really well now. Look at that. I love it. He does such good work. I like the little nod to Walt Disney. Gave him credit there. So that's cool. And then we got the other side. Got our Mr. Fusion. And that's not bought. That's a folk art piece we made. I like it. It's pretty cool. And then here's the fourth painting of Richie's. Look at that. I love it. But that's it. That is the tour of the, I don't know, 90% completed, furnished. All right. I'll keep you posted on any updates. The oil is raining. I just didn't have enough. So I went and got 4 bottles is what it took to get this guy going again. It's funny that it's mineral oil, and when you go to the pharmacy and buy mineral oil, it's known as a lubricant or laxative. People at the checkout probably wondering what in the heck is going on with 4 bottles being bought. There it goes. That'll look good because you'll be able to see it as you walk up on the sidewalk out here. Nice, love it. And we have painting going on the pool cage. So they're getting all prepped, getting things papered off, looking good. Takes forever to prepare to paint and then no time at all to get it done. So here we go. I love trash day. Look what I got. What is today? 20th, 2/11, 81 degrees. Humidity's not high at all. But Thursday's trash day. But look at this haul. Hey, if it's good enough for Chuck Norris, I can do the total gym. Chuck and Christy Brinkley used to endorse that back in the 90s. And then I got a bunch of weights and a rack. It's all kind of rusty, but you know what? I might ask this painter, since he's painting some metal paint back there, with metal paint, I might ask him if he could spray these weights in this rack just to pretty them up because they're kind of rusty. I'm gonna get him back there at least and see what he says. This ought to be good, man. Pirate's gonna walk the plank. Not sure what the idea is yet, but I shall see. All right, painting is going on right now on the cage. Boy, this is looking good. It's a real dark black. It's kind of hard to see where it, well, here's a good spot. You can see clear up to probably right there. They've reached out and painted, but they're gonna have to, I don't know how they're gonna end up getting that with this plank system. It'll be interesting to watch. But yeah, they're doing all the low stuff, easy stuff. I think they ran out, they gotta get some more paint. But boy, it looks good. Oh yeah, here's where they haven't painted it yet. But once you get that screen on the outside, whoo, this is gonna look dynamite. When they get done painting the cage, if he's got any paint left, and if it doesn't rain on us, I'm gonna ask if he'll squirt these real quick and give them freshen up. Some of them are pretty chipped up, but at least they'll be all one color. These guys put in a little overtime tonight, 7:36. What's this temperature drop down? 66 degrees. But they got it all painted. Now, it's just a matter of getting a hold of the screen guy, seeing if he can do it tomorrow. I mean, he's been on the radar that it was going to get painted today. So I still don't know if he's got me on his schedule or if he's going to give me the old, oh, sometime next week. But it's ready. He's the last step of this whole house. Screen's on, pool's done, pavers are done, painting is done now on the frame. It came out looking really good. I mean, it's just nice and black again. It might not have been black to start with. It might have been a bronze, but it's fine. I like it. Gives it a sharp pop out here. Oh, look at this. The Total Gym. Look at that. That's what they used to endorse for about 30 years. Chuck Norris and Christie. Somebody had it, and I don't think they ever touched it. And it came with all the accessories you can put on there to do all sorts of different workouts. It's got a little flip chart up here to show you all the different workouts. I'm sure there's a million different YouTube videos, but yeah, you can just sit there and go through those. So the old gym out here is getting set up. And this is body weight. You sit on this slide, and depending on what elevation of angle you have, you know, the harder it is, the more resistance, because you're weighing more on the slide. But that's what it is. You can do arms, you can do legs, all sorts of exercises on that. What else today? I guess that was it. The big thing was getting those guys here, getting them, you know, set up to paint. Took all morning to prepare, you know, taping everything off, and then it only takes a couple hours to paint. But they I don't know if I got a good picture or video, but they had a ladder spread across here with a plank on it, and they would set their ladder up on that and go all the way up. Ooh, boy. I mean, it's only a pool you'd fall in, but sure wouldn't have been fun. But nobody fell in. It's all done. And now we just wait for a screen guy, and then we are good to go. All right, have a good night.